Hey everyone, welcome back to the happiest hour on earth. Tonight, we are filming on May the 4th. So, we hope that you all had a great time celebrating Star Wars on Tuesday. We're about to be celebrating in our own way. We made some snacks from Galaxy's Edge tonight.
Oh yeah.
So, we're ready to get started on these. They look fantastic.
Yeah. We also made some blue milk, which is a little bit different than what you could find in the parks. This one's actually a little bit boozy, so we made it our
a little
own.
extra fun.
Yeah, and you can find a reel of this on our Instagram. We show like everything we use, and we're excited to. Well, we did already try this the night before, but we're excited. We switched it up just slightly, just to see how it tastes. So we're really excited to start this. Also, tonight is going to be our first guest ever on the podcast. And it's someone pretty well known, my sister. Oh, yeah. You might have heard her voice, actually, if you live in the Disneyland area. She is a DJ on Alt 98.7. So maybe while you're driving in your car listening to some good alternative rock, maybe you've heard her on the airwaves. But she actually went to the park last Thursday, so the day before it officially opened for a cast member preview. And so we decided we're going to have her on, just kind of ask her some questions that you guys submitted and things we want to know as well. So this will just be fun hearing about the opening since she was one of the first people in. Yeah. And we're super excited. So without further ado, let's get this episode started.
All right, so we made something a little different tonight. We made our own take on the Ronto wrap from Galaxy's Edge. So it's
slightly different.
It's a little, it's a different version of it because some of the stuff in there just isn't as easy to get a hold of, I guess. So we made our own little version. It's basically pita bread, sausage, some lettuce, some tzatziki sauce, and tomatoes.
Yeah, theirs doesn't come with tomatoes, but we're huge tomato fans, so we're like, let's sprinkle it on top.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Sorry if you're some of those tomato haters out there.
I don't understand you guys. I really don't. But still, we love you guys nonetheless. But still, it baffles me.
Yeah, crazy. Tomatoes are where it's at.
Yeah, and then for drink tonight, like we said, blue milk. It's a little bit different. What we decided to do was Malibu rum, gin,
blue curacao.
Yeah, blue curacao. What's the other thing? A little bit of amaretto. And then heavy whipping cream. You want to use something heavy because regular milk will curdle in the alcohol. So use something heavy cream like that. And then you shake it up. You pour it out.
You got blue milk.
And you got blue milk. Yeah. So super excited to try this since this one's a little bit different than our real. But should we start with the
let's give it a try.
With the Ronto wraps. We're also probably not going to eat. Yeah. The whole thing because it's going to be awkward. And messy. Yeah.
Again, I'm always making messy snacks.
Okay. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The tzatziki sauce, so I think they use peppercorn sauce or something like that. We went tzatziki, and it tastes really fresh and like kind of light, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big
Greek
fan
flair.
of that. Yeah, a little Greek flair. You know, it's probably a planet close to like Greece and the galaxy far, far away.
For sure.
They got their spices from there. That is actually really good. Yeah,
pretty
it's
fresh.
Nice. I like it. So I think theirs has like another form of meat in there and the sausage and a couple of different things. But hey, I like our version.
Yeah.
We could start our
Maybe
own
we'll start.
Yeah,
We can introduce a new version of it.
Yeah. Seriously, should we cheers with this blue milk?
Yeah.
Woo. All right. Yeah, that's really good. This is good because I think when we made our reel, we did a little bit too much amaretto, and kind of scaling it back, it's a little more refreshing. So it's less sweet, but it's still nice.
Still pretty sweet. It's just a sweet drink. Just prepare for that if you're gonna make this. But it's a little bit less if you add less amaretto because the blue curacao and the what was the other thing that made it sweet?
Just the Malibu rum.
Yeah, the Malibu and the Blue Curacao definitely give it the sweetness it needs. So if you're gonna do amaretto as well, you probably don't need as much.
Don't need as much. And this is nice because it actually has a frothy flavor to it, which is super great. So that's super exciting.
Nice little froth on top.
I also, surprise drink. Hello. There's this brewery. I think it's in the Bay Area. But they make a beer called May the Haze Be With You. It has a little Yoda, but a beer hop on his head. And so this is my first time trying it. I tried it earlier as we were setting it up, but it's really good too. So
Had to
have
go with
two
that
little
for
options here.
May the 4th.
Yeah, I bought it a while ago and I've just been saving it. So
Yeah.
super exciting. So before we have the guest on, a little bit of Disney news. First off, today on May the 4th, we got a little preview of the real lightsaber that was teased by Josh Tomorrow, I believe. And it looks awesome. There's videos of this. It's technically built specifically for the Galactic Cruiser. That's going to be the Star Wars hotel in Disney World, which is opening in 2022. But it looks awesome. Literally, instead of having to flick it open or, have it already there, you press a button and it just goes up. It's pretty awesome. So this is the first real quote unquote lightsaber, I guess that won't harm you. But it works like one and it's so awesome. A couple other things. Black Panther officially got a title. It's called Wakanda Forever. So that's super exciting. Also, Captain Marvel 2 got a name as well. It's called The Marvels. And so 2, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Monica Rambeau from WandaVision. Because in the comics, she was actually Captain Marvel for a little bit. So that'll be really fun if they bring her into that movie. And then the last thing that really stood out to me is that Sam Wilson's Captain America is going to be in the parks, which is going to be super cool for a meet and greet. Once we could actually officially meet and greet people once COVID kind of calms down. So that's going to be super awesome. But with that, should we jump right into it? Should we?
Yeah, let's get the guest on here.
Yeah. All right, so we have our guest on, Danica. Welcome to the Happiest Hour on Earth.
Hi, guys. I am so honored to be on here. I was like, when are they going to ask me to be a guest? Better be soon, or else I'm going to tell Mom.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You were in one of the episodes on a phone call.
Yep.
But now you're actually showing your face. So
Yeah.
you were
You're
first
right.
audio guest and now first video guest. So that's pretty exciting.
Heck yeah.
I feel so, just like I said, honored and blessed, and happy May the 4th, you guys.
Yeah, happy May the 4th.
Happy
Do you
May
have
the
any
4th.
Snacks or drinks? We're rocking the
Oh my
blue
gosh.
milk. But
That's blue milk
Well,
here.
I don't make cool drinks like you guys. I wish I could, but I just have Snoop Dogg Cali Red tonight.
Snoop Dogg. You mean red milk?
Solid choice.
Red milk.
Red milk.
Snoop Dogg red milk. Actually, you know what? The Cali Red is really, really
That
good.
is one of my favorites
I'm a big fan.
of the
Oh,
19
good.
crimes.
It's amazing.
It feels fitting for Disneyland being reopened to California residents,
Mm.
Yeah.
kind of celebrate.
It's a
some
good
Snoop.
celebration.
You guys, right? You guys have to tell me what you guys put in the blue milk drink, because Shane was like, what did they do? I have to know.
Yeah. So we just,
Pretty fun.
yeah, it's
He's
all on a reel.
Good, little bartender over here.
Yeah. So
I know,
we
you
found
crush it.
a recipe online and then we kind of tweaked it a little bit. So yeah, it's literally rum, the Malibu rum, gin, blue curacao, amaretto, and then heavy whipping cream. And then you just mix it up and it works. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm coming to see you guys this weekend, so I feel like you guys have to make some for us.
We'll do it for Mother's
In
Day for Mom.
celebration.
Yeah. Say, hey, Mom, here's some blue milk from Star Wars.
Do
She
you
won't
think
even know
Mom
what
would
that
like
is.
it?
What?
Do you think Mom would like it?
Probably
No.
not. It's sweet.
She's an IPA and whiskey drinker.
Yeah, she doesn't
wouldn't-
like anything sweet. She drinks coffee just straight, right?
Yeah,
I don't know how she does that. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Mom, try this, then here's the IPA right after.
Yeah.
wash it down.
Yeah. Wash it down with an IPA.
She tries
That's
sweet stuff and she's like,
Yeah. She would not like it. But hey, maybe I'll bring some ingredients down for it.
yeah, make
That'll
it
be
for
good.
everybody else.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, how was Disneyland being in?
So envious of you.
So jealous.
It was so awesome. First of all, mad props to the girl that got me in, Ariel. She is so awesome. She's so cool. She's a plaid.
Nice.
Yeah, she, does like the tour guides and like helps like lost kids find their parents and stuff and all that cute things. She was really cool. She hit me up and she was like, "Hey, I have an extra spot for Employee Day. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah." I think I texted you right away. You guys, I was like, "You guys, this is insane."
You don't pass up that opportunity.
Reservations for May, and it was for May 22nd, and I was like, I have to go. Like, I have to go. So it was awesome. It was really emotional. Like people were. It was a lot. It was a lot for people. You could tell that they were just like, even it was like the staff day.
Yeah,
people were really excited to be there.
We saw a video
really
of
emotional.
Yeah, we saw a video of some like cast members in the park, and it's just like I'm so happy that those cast members are finally able to return to what they call home. I mean, and I'm so glad they're back at work, and not only back to work, but in the happiest place on earth. Yeah, so awesome.
100%.
Yeah,
it was really great. I mean, like, like when you wake up super early, it sucks, but when you wake up super early for Disneyland, you're like, I'm so energized.
So ready. All the energy of the world.
Literally, you can wake up at 2 a.m. and if it's for Disney, you're like,
we've done that.
Let's just go, like, get some Red Bulls, like, we'll just power through. And I have your guys, I don't think Robin Hood is represented enough, so I had to wear my shirt today.
We actually got a little story reply, or no, someone just messaged us on Instagram, and they were like, "Thank you for talking about Robin Hood like in your Disney movies episode, because that was totally like my favorite movie." So, dude, repping. We need some Robin Hood in the parks. We need some meet and greets with Robin Hood.
Yeah, I don't know why there isn't, honestly.
Right. I don't know why he's not represented more. I think he's just so fun, and I don't know, I love the characters and the story.
Everyone wanted to be him, I think, when they were younger. Like, I was like, that's the model citizen. That's the model little fox man. Like, I want to be him. Foxy man. I want to be him. But yeah, so
I agree.
Right? He's the coolest. He seriously is. So
sorry, the underrated one, Sword in the Stone. I have to say, I know that's Mark, but that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it does need more representation.
Okay.
Like, one little sword in Fantasyland
which is cool because it's kind of like a staple in Fantasyland, but you know how they change into like the fish and the squirrels and all that stuff? That could be represented so cool in the parks, like in a cool, like modern dark ride.
I think
that would be fun.
Dude, I love Sword in the Stone.
Yeah,
so fun.
Me too.
Oh, that's so great. But yeah, so we have another question from actually a follower. Cheryl M. Bauer says, "Does it still feel mostly the same as going before COVID, besides no parades and meet and greets?"
You know what? It actually really did. And it's the funny thing is, like, if they reopened it a couple months after the pandemic started, it would have been weird, I think, with masks, but we've been so used to masks for like a year now, so it doesn't feel weird.
Yeah,
everybody's used to it now.
That's actually,
everyone's used to it. Yeah. It felt the same. Like, when I walked in, I was like, I still feel the same feelings, the same magic. And everyone has, the cool thing is you can wear Disney masks. You can personalize it. Like, everyone has
that's true.
Which was cool.
You could Disney bound with your mask. I mean, that's awesome.
I saw this one girl Disney bound as Yzma, and she had this really cool purple dress with like the matching mask, and like her hair was all done. It looked so cool.
Did her mask have a little thing of spinach in the that would have been so good.
I should have been like, "Ma'am, can I see you?"
How long has that been? Yeah, that is so funny. That's awesome.
But I'd say it felt the same to me. Like, same energy, the same. They do a good job of keeping it like consistent,
Okay. That's great. That's super good.
Good to hear.
Do you want to ask the next question?
Yeah. So the next question
kind of goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah. This is from I'm Not Angie.
Oh, wait. Oh, this one here.
Oh, yeah.
But you could totally.
Okay. I guess I'm skipping, but there was no name in front of that. So I was going to the follower question. So she asked, do you think the appointment-based admission is working well and something they should keep forever?
That's a good idea. I mean, good question. I actually didn't get to experience like the appointment yet, so I don't really know. But going with a worker was like different than the appointments, but I heard it's okay so far because nobody's gonna be buying tickets that day. Like it's to the max capacity, right? So I did hear that Disneyland opened like an hour earlier than it was supposed to. Did you guys hear that
really?
too?
I heard something about that. I forgot if it was like the gates or just like the Esplanade or whatever the case might be. But I did see tons of people on that first day rushing in because I think they did allow opening early. Man. But I think it does, like with the reservation system, I don't know if they'll reach full capacity by the end of this year, but it is kind of nice just knowing that, like, I don't know, those people that are, that you've like secured a spot, that it's going to be like a smaller capacity. And like, I don't know about you, but this was actually one of our questions too. Did it seem like there are less people there, now that they like had a reservation system, only maxed it out at one point? Could you feel that in the parks, or did it feel kind of the same?
No, it felt like a lot emptier.
Like some breathing room. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. We were just like, oh my gosh, like, can it be like this forever? Because I went with her friend and sister, and they were like, this is so nice if it was like this all the time.
Yeah.
Because even if you get there late, you're still going to be able to get in because you have a reservation.
Yeah.
Although I recommend getting there early because I was in line for a long time for the parking garage. But it felt really empty. I only went to Disneyland. I didn't go to California Adventure, but it was, you could tell. And the only thing, with the lines and stuff, they aren't allowed to have people, congregating in the inside queue. So you see people waiting outside, but it's a short line. Like Indiana Jones, for example, we waited outside for a little bit just because the walkthrough to the ride, we didn't stop at all inside.
Oh, really?
Walked in, no line on the ride.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing, because I feel like you always usually walk through and then you hit that like movie room and then everything slows down.
They didn't even stop us there.
Wow, that's awesome. They
didn't even stop us to watch the movie. It was like everyone just walked through.
They're just trying to keep things flowing, I think. Good. So that people aren't stopped and like breathing the same air for too long, I guess.
That's cool, because then like once you step foot into the inside building, like you're pretty much like smooth sailing until you're getting on. Oh, that's super awesome.
So that was nice. So you're like, okay, I'm waiting in this line, but I know I'm not going to have to wait inside. I'm just going to walk in. And what was confusing, side note, we thought, Jungle Cruise is closed. Why is there like a line? And they put the outside line in the Jungle Cruise, like the top of Jungle Cruise.
Oh, interesting.
Like the flow. And then, so it's even better like in the outside queue too, when you get to like that part with the snakes and everything.
Yeah.
So it flowed better there too.
That's awesome.
That was nice.
So I'm glad that they've like thought about every possibility, they're able to reroute lines when needed and everything. And so that's great. And you kind of touched upon this like earlier, but you mentioned, people should still arrive early even though they have a reservation system. So was it slower getting in, and would you suggest that people arrive a little bit earlier? Like I did see from the stories, the parking lot looked like there was, a little bit of time spent there, and then was there a big line kind of waiting? Was there a tram? Did you have to take a tram to
oh my god,
to the beginning? Was it pretty packed?
Good question. I was just about to say that. No tram. So you are walking
you have to walk the whole way.
Everyone had to walk.
Oh.
I couldn't. That's one thing where it was super hot, right? So I was I am already like dead, not even in the park. But
I'm wondering if that's because that's the thing, is like you went for a cast member preview, and I'm sure I haven't seen anything different, but I don't think that it is open actually for the.
Yeah, I don't think they would probably want that many
people
sitting in one space.
And then they're waiting outside, because there's probably like every other row. So so walking. So people should get there early if they want to go for a road trip.
And expect to walk, because like they have so many trams, right? I feel like they could sanitize enough, and it has a good flow. It's not like an inside like
and
monorail.
Space people out, like just do like a row between or something.
Or maybe they're afraid that like doing that would make the tram lines even longer, and then more people are waiting. So was monorail not even running either? Probably.
You know what? I don't think it is. But I would expect to walk.
Okay, expect to walk.
Yeah, it was long, but it's fun at
yeah.
the end of the day because you're like, my feet hurt
Oh my
so
Yeah,
bad.
the
We
end
had
of
to
the day
walk back.
especially.
Seriously. Oh man, that's
So
crazy.
that was not fun. But I would get there. I would just get there early because like it does seem like they're opening the gates early because they don't want people in line just standing like together outside, even like near the gate.
Yeah.
So I would get there early if you want to get things done and just like, it never hurts. You're not going to be sad that you got there.
Yeah, that's a great way to
Definitely.
look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do the other question?
So we were also just kind of wondering, what were some of the safety precautions that Disneyland took, and did you feel like you were safe?
I felt like I was. So there was a ton of hand sanitizer stations, but they also had hand washing stations, which was nice. There was one like near Galaxy's Edge. I remember it was like really big, and then I saw a couple others. But I felt safe. The cast members are like, some of them are even like shielded up with a mask. So sorry, my cat is just staring at me.
She's like, what are you doing?
Like,
yeah, she's like, please stop.
That's me in Zoom meetings. I'm always like, what are you doing?
Just staring at me. She's like really intrigued for Disneyland too.
She's excited. Oh, there we go.
There she is.
She's like, where's Mickey?
So yeah, I felt safe. People like were masked up. Ride wise, so like Indiana Jones had a shield in between the rows. I think it was like 4, and then 2 rows, and then a shield. That's how they did it. And then Space Mountain separated by rows. Another one had a shield. Star Tours had a shield. But the one thing that I was surprised I didn't see, and this might just have been the cast member day, they weren't sanitizing after every ride, like after every train. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Some had hand sanitizer stations and stuff, but they weren't like, okay, let's pull this car over and like sanitize it, which I heard was going to be a thing. It might be. They might just not have done it that day.
So that's one good thing to know is that like, if you're touching the handles, don't touch your face after, sanitize after, just
bring your
in
own
case.
wipes, maybe if you want to wipe it
down.
Yeah,
wipes is exactly. That's a really good idea. I wish I brought wipes too. But the thing is, like I touched the wheel on accident for Indiana Jones, and then I was like, okay, like
it's hard not to touch that wheel.
Yeah, I can't.
Everyone's like, drive, and I'm like, no.
I'm scared to drive.
So I like wash my hands right after, but they space out each row and by your party. Like for Smuggler's Run, our party just got one.
Oh, that's cool.
Like one ship. They didn't add in. There's no single riders. There's nothing. So you feel safe that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything was obviously Disneyland very clean.
Yeah. It always is. So like during COVID, I feel. And then do they do temperature checks at the beginning and stuff too?
Yeah, they do. Near like the security, like near Mickey and Friends. You know when you're like near the tram.
Yeah.
You take your temperature and like check your bag and everything still.
Cool.
But yeah, I honestly felt good. People when they were eating were spread out. It wasn't super close together. So yeah, I was happy. The only thing I'd be like, maybe the rides, but it wasn't. I didn't feel like I'm gonna catch anything.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine for the right situation. Yeah.
Sweet. Good. So the next question actually comes from 2 people that a lot of people were asking about food. So we have David.Ledbetter. And then also, we know David. He's a great guy. And then another person asked Lulu B. Buzzin' Memories. Amazing person, by the way. Like one of our first outside supporters. So go follow her if you guys need some pictures of Disneyland. So, but both of them asked about food. And so pretty much together was it easy to get food or were there long waits? And also to add on to that, I'm sure there's mobile ordering. Could you only mobile order or could you go up and ask for food?
You can do both. Okay. So we went to, I think it's Galactic Grill near
Space Mountain.
Yeah, Tomorrowland. I think
it's Tomorrowland right there. Yeah. So we were able to walk up and just order right then. No mobile order. You can do mobile order if you want, but we just walked up and ordered. Then we were like, we want to get Dole Whips later. And then we were like trying to get in line for Tropical Hideaway, and they're like, do you have your mobile order? And we're like, oh, no. And so that one's mobile order. You want to make sure they have different windows. So like if you're feeling it later in the day, just check back, and the windows like refresh and stuff.
Okay.
So that one is definitely mobile order. I'm not sure about Bengal barbecue, but I also know the beignets are mobile order. And people freaking out about that because they wanted to get one right away when the park opened. They didn't know it was mobile orders. So
interesting.
Check ahead to make sure what's mobile order and not, because I think you're going to be like disappointed. That's like the first thing you want to go for. Get in the park and just like instantly mobile order it.
Smart.
I think we're so good at like, I mean, now like after using DoorDash so much and like doing all these things, I feel like a lot of people are more used, because I remember when mobile order first happened at Disneyland, I just forgot to do it, but now I feel like I order food all the time on my phone. So now people are a little bit, it's convenient for sure.
Gosh, it's super convenient. And I'm surprised I haven't done that more like in the past, but I know that those two, like beignets and Tropical Hideaway, definitely are mobile. I wonder if there's a list that tells you, because I didn't check that before.
Yeah, that'd be good to know for sure. One quick question: the app might. When you went up to Tropical Hideaway and you're about to order a Dole Whip, and then they said it was mobile order only, was the window pretty far out or was it pretty quick?
It was actually pretty quick, because we were like, oh, we don't want one now, I guess. Like, let's go on a ride first. I think it's probably like 30 minutes to an hour away or something. It wasn't crazy like when you're trying to get a fast pass and it's like, come back at 11 p.m. and it's
right.
And you're like,
okay, nice. So about, you know what, that's great though, because then it's like a ride and then you're back pretty much.
Yeah.
People could wait.
And some of them are probably different, but we were like, oh, you guys want to do like this time? It was easy. It was good, and it was spread out well.
Sweet.
But yeah, I'm glad we got Tropical Hideaway. Like they have.
The Dole Whips.
I didn't get a churro, but I wonder. I don't think the carts you need mobile order.
Probably not, right?
Yeah, probably not.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't think so.
Some of the carts were closed too. Like, I love Maurice's Treats with the Boys and Apple Freeze. Like, that was closed.
No.
That's so sad. I
know. I was like, I want so high.
Dude, a Boys and Apple Freeze on a hot day.
Oh, man.
You can't get
I would
that.
have a spot.
Oh, that's so great. Man.
So good. Okay, so another question. Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, yes. Oh, no, I was going to say, I wonder if it's because there were princesses out. So I wonder if they don't want people, like, congregating around the princesses.
Were the princesses where they usually do the little shows? Like
where Frozen was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's awesome. Because then that way it's an outdoor section. And they don't have to be inside.
Smart.
That's super nice.
That's a good idea. Which leads to our next question. We were wondering, were there a good amount of characters out? Which the princesses fall into, but
surprisingly, yes. I was like,
that's awesome.
What the heck? Like when we walked in, Goofy and I think it was Goofy and oh my gosh, I forget who it was, but they were like waving from the train station. Is a big one right there. Like the train station, we saw Goofy making Minnie, Pluto like throughout the day, and they get him out there. So we saw all those characters, and we were like, "This is crazy." It was actually, not gonna lie. I mean, I miss taking pictures and stuff, but you can still take pictures. And there's no huge lines trying to wait to see them. And everyone gets a good view because they're up.
Yeah.
The princesses were out. There's probably like 5. There was, like Aurora, Cinderella, Snow White. I think, oh my God. What's the, Elaine, something the Fur? Not Sophia the Fur.
Oh.
Wait.
Sophia
Elena of Alavar? Of Avalor? Oh my gosh. Okay, people will forgive us. We don't watch Disney Channel all the time.
Yeah.
Elena of Avalor. Okay.
Yeah, she was out. It was cute, and people would just stand like 6 feet away and talk to them. They weren't wearing masks.
Oh, really?
So
cool.
like, you could talk to them and take pictures and like whatever. And And then in Galaxy's Edge, they had freaking Rey and Chewbacca, like, and stormtroopers, like, up high.
Oh,
and
that's
Rey was, like,
awesome.
talking to the little girls, like, walking by. It was so cute.
That's awesome.
It's almost like they interact. I saw them
almost
interacting
like more, yeah.
Yeah, the stormtrooper
they get
was
more
like
time,
talking to us.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, I was just saying maybe they like get more time because
Yeah,
because they're like kind of on a pedestal where like before Chewie used to just like walk through the crowd, which was really cool to see, and Rey would kind of like kind of find her way around the area too, but kind of having like a stage almost for them to interact. I'm so glad they're doing things like that because not being able to stand right next to them and take pictures and all that stuff. I'm so glad that they're still doing character. I guess not really meet and greets, but like just kind of
semi meet and greet.
Yeah, just kind of seeing him around the park. I remember you took that picture and a video and seeing them on the train station, which I don't think I've ever seen a character on the train station before, but the train station is so like quintessential Disneyland.
Iconic.
So seeing them next to that like historical piece of Disneyland was so cool to see.
Super cool.
It made it even more like magical. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome. And yeah, this, like I said, the stormtrooper was like interacting with us, being super funny, and it was good. They really figured out how to do it because I was like, oh, they're not going to be out there. The princesses are going to be wearing masks, and no.
That's so awesome.
Sounds like they did it really well.
Man, that's so good.
They figured
They should have just. If they're worried about the princesses not wearing masks, what if they turn the princesses to like masked characters with those big heads? Like all the heads are bigger. It's just like a person, but with like a huge Aurora head. That would have been so bad.
You know what it reminds me of? Shrek with like that Lord Farquaad guy.
He's running through the light.
Big.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so funny and absolutely terrible.
Super awkward. Disney would never go that low.
Wait, that's what Ariel, the girl I was with, was saying. She was like, yeah, they can't wear masks because it breaks show, was the term she was saying. So that makes sense.
And you know what the one thing is too is that the cast members have to get tested so often, I believe. So that they're not, and then if the people are masked and standing, 6 feet apart, that's great. Safe. That's as safe as you could do. So that's great.
It seemed overall, I gotta say, it really safe. Like I felt good. There's so many bathrooms in every land.
Yeah.
So
you wash your hands, clean up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We had one more question, but that was actually asked earlier. So we're going to some little bit of fun before our first guest is over. And thank you so much again for being our first guest.
Thank you guys. Wait, before this is over. I got you guys presents. I got Chris, I got you this dad hat.
Yes! I'm officially a dad now that I have this dad hat. That is awesome.
It's super cool. I bought one for myself because I was like so hot. And then I got Emily these up ears.
Yes!
And little balloons in them. And it says like great soda. Isn't that cute?
I will be rocking those next time we're in the park, hopefully later this
year. And I was like, I saw them and I was like, I know they love Up.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So cool. Dude, and thanks so much.
Side note, I thought these were really cute and I just had to get them. They were just like Minnie and Mickey. Oh, Hawaiian.
Oh my gosh. Those are so cute.
Dude, those are amazing.
Those are adorable.
They have a really, really good merch right now, you guys. Like,
oh my gosh. I love that. That's so great.
Man. Trying to go on Disney.
Okay, are you ready for this? Would you rather?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Okay. So we're each going to go, but I'm going to ask the first one. So would you rather walk down Main Street with Walt or go on a ride with Walt?
Oh my gosh. I think Main Street, because honestly, I think he'd be able to point out stuff to me better and like talk about it.
Dude,
Right?
yes.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing. I would definitely do Main Street. Just
Yeah.
getting to like chat with him and like hear his stories and like hear what each like place maybe meant to him or something.
Yeah. I know, yeah. I'm gonna have to go the same. I know if I were to do a ride, I'd probably go on
I was gonna
Pirates.
ask that. Yeah,
I would probably do Pirates, but I would feel like I was interrupting him if I like talked about, you know, things. So I feel like you would have more talking ability during Main Street walk. So we're all going walk down Main Street.
That's a unanimous
vote.
Yeah.
Wait, what ride would M pick?
What ride would I do? Probably Pirates as well.
Yeah. Did you say Pirates?
Honestly, I would just want to like scream with Walt and do like Space Mountain.
Dude, that'd be so amazing. Because he hadn't ridden that, right?
Yeah.
So imagine just being like, here, jump on this one.
Here, this is new.
Oh my gosh.
It was he died before it was done, right?
Yeah, I think it. Wait, I you know what? I don't want to say yes or no. I believe
I'm pretty
he
sure
did. I don't want to look it up right now, but
no, I was about to.
We'll look at it after. But I think it did stop before.
It had,
or like I mean, it opened up after. But dude, Space Mountain with Walt would be so awesome. I haven't seen any pictures of him on Space Mountain, so I don't think he's ever been on it. So
I can't imagine Walt ever rode Space Mountain.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
No.
That's a great idea.
No.
Oh my gosh.
He'd be like, oh my god.
So
Yeah.
funny.
What's happening? So next one. Oh, do you want to ask the next one?
Sure. The next question we have: would you rather ride the Skyway or the People Mover?
Oh my gosh. The poop. I would definitely ride the poop. Would you rather go to the bathroom with Walt? Number one or number two? What are you going
Oh my
Mover.
gosh.
People Mover.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I haven't done either. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, because they haven't. They stopped. So I think the Skyway stopped before the People Mover. But I mean, I guess I could, since I'm talking right now, I would probably go Skyway because it went through the Matterhorn, which I think is really cool. People Mover, we actually went on in Disney World, which was really, really cool. But I think to fly over to,
that view of everything would be really cool. Yeah.
I think I have to go with that too, because I think that you can see the park in a whole like new way that you can't right now.
That we've never been able to see. Yeah.
I think I'd have to do that too.
It would be great if there was a way to be shaded. I don't know how they would set up those ride vehicles, but to be having the sun beating down on you the whole time would be a bummer.
I mean, there's like a little bit of there's like a little
shade?
Well, I mean, the top part that you're hanging from, but I mean, the sun could be at a bad angle and you could just be burning up. But I feel like that. Did it say that too?
Yeah, I guess because we already rode People Mover anyway. I think it would be really cool to see Disneyland from that angle.
That's like right? I just be like,
it'd be pretty cool.
I love how we have all agreed on the same thing. I feel like this one might maybe switch us up. Would you rather take a selfie with Harold from the Matterhorn or a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, that's a good question. Harold always scared me like so much.
Yeah.
I still kind of close my eyes during that part. I'm like,
so
like the last one, it's so like dark before you see those flashing lights, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Scary. But I think I'd have to pick that though because I think I would have to say I think that'd be
face your fears.
Be more interesting to like post and like see in person.
Yeah, right next to it. Yeah.
But if I had to pick a pirate, I think I would have to. I don't know, maybe Barbossa on the ship.
Oh, Barbossa! I was always thinking like the guy who's next to I forgot her new name.
Oh yeah.
Like the red.
Oh my gosh.
Who is
What's
now
her
not.
name?
But that guy, I mean, he's such a class. I mean, he's in like the poster and everything. That'd be a good one. But Barbossa would be awesome on the ship.
Oh man.
I just want to check out that ship. Wait, what would you guys pick?
I'd probably pick Pirates. Yeah.
Okay.
Which pirate?
Nice.
I'm trying to think what pirate I would pick now. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. I was gonna say the guy laying with the pigs.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one.
The guy with the cats too. The cats were like
the cats. Yeah, I love the cats guy.
Okay, the cat.
The cat guy. Okay. Yes. So good. I'm gonna have to go Harold. I feel like
world.
To be able to see him up close would be so scary, but so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. There's actually a fear. There's a phobia. I forget what it's called, but like being scared of big animatronics. Is like
what?
That's a real thing?
Yeah, I found this YouTube channel and he was talking about all these ones like that would fall under there. For me, I'm so terrified still of Monstro.
Pinocchio. Yeah, I was just about to say you hate Pinocchio.
I hate it so much.
Monstro, he's so
it's very
nice.
large.
So
I mean,
cool.
that is a very large mouth. Like
I get more scared
scary.
on Snow White's Scary Adventures.
But now,
now it's not as scary.
Do that. I'm bummed about that. We didn't do that, but we're gonna do it in May.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out in May. Yeah.
Although,
the other thing in Pinocchio, you have that scary like clown Jack in the Box kind of.
Oh yeah.
That one's scary. All the Fantasyland rides, there's like, this is the land for kids to have fun. It's like, no, it's gonna scare them to death. Like that's terrible.
The only scary one is the only one that isn't scary. Peter Pan.
Peter
I feel
Pan.
Like,
Peter Pan.
And Alice isn't too bad.
Alice isn't too bad, although you do get the Queen of Hearts just yelling at you, which is a little scary. But yeah, it's like Peter Pan not scary, Alice like a little less scary, but then everything else, it's like, you want to be in hell? You want to have a monster like a whale eat you, or do you want to like
a witch?
Witch? You're like, shh, this is not for kids.
This is for kids.
Yeah. I want to leave immediately.
Yeah, right. I need to get out of here. Even adults are scared of this thing.
These are great, guys. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, we have a few more. So would you rather travel back in time to experience the first day in Disneyland, or travel forward in time to see Disneyland in 50 years?
Okay, wait. Okay, well, if I progress at my age in 50 years, I'd be like,
yikes.
He's so old trying to do like, all the.
Oh, dude, yeah, 50 years. I'd be like, I don't know how long I'm gonna live. I'll probably be under the grave.
Oh,
no, wait. You get to keep your age now.
Yeah.
Okay. I was originally gonna say past, but I think I'd have to go future and just see what they did. Like, what did they change?
What's still there from the past?
I think. Right? Like the past sounds cool, but it's kind of the same stuff. So I think I'd want to see the newer stuff. I think.
Especially if you're already able to ride Space Mountain with Walt. You already got to meet Walt, so then now you go future. Yeah. Okay.
And Walt, they found out how to bring Walt back to life.
Yeah, with the ice thing.
Years in the future.
I feel like that would be Elon Musk's dream. He'd be like, you'd come up with a little brain thing and be like, okay, he's alive.
He's
back.
Like,
okay. Elon, get on that.
Elon, yeah, bring Walt Disney back.
Please.
That's actually really good. What would you say?
It's hard. I mean, I would love to see in the future as well. I think that would be pretty incredible. But I've always wanted to take a walk at least one day, like opening day of Disneyland, or at least in that time frame, just to see how it was then and what's changed about it now.
Yeah,
I like that aspect too. Just seeing because we're in the future, right?
Yeah,
that would be cool to see how it's changed.
For sure.
I like that.
Totally.
I was going to say travel back, and I think that'd be the best experience. But if I already got to meet Walt, I don't want to wear a suit to Disneyland. I feel like everyone who went to Disneyland back in the day had to wear, they wore tuxes or suits.
Okay, but I thought we're keeping our age. You said we're keeping our age.
Okay. Oh man, this is tough. You know what? I will already see Disneyland in 50 years. Even though I'll be an old man, so I'll say going in the past. That's something I can't do. Even though I probably won't be able to ride as many extreme rides when
maybe you will. Maybe
you might.
That's how I'll go out. Just ride it right.
You'll be almost 70 years old. That's crazy.
I hate that.
Wow.
No. I'll already be. I'll be 77 in 50 years.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm 27, so I'll be. Right, 50 plus 20. Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh gosh, I'll be almost 80. I'll go for it if I can go see it.
Yeah. All your grandkids are gonna be like, "Come on, Papa."
I'm just gonna live life at that age. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm ready.
My grandma did that. She went on roller coasters.
Thunder Mountain, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I love that.
So good.
She so enjoy that.
Yeah,
Right, seriously.
totally.
You would have loved that. I feel like that's bad.
So good.
Of course.
Do you want to get the next one?
All right.
We have two more.
Two more questions.
I'm ready. This is the best night, you guys.
Yeah, I'm so glad you
So
joined.
fun.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so would you rather be forced to ride Small World 5 times in a row or get stuck on the hell scene in Mr. Toad for 15 minutes? Very warm. That's very warm.
Huh?
I hate Mr. Toads, you guys. Like,
Dude.
I would totally pick It's a Small World. I hate Mr. Toad so much. Like,
Dude.
this guy that I work with at the radio station, he used to work at Disneyland on Splash Mountain and Haunted Mansion. Really good rides.
Heck
He was like, the one thing I want to do when I go back to Disneyland is It's a Small World. And I laughed and I was like, wait, are you kidding? And he was like, no, that's my favorite ride of all time. Like, It's a Small World.
Oh, man.
I've never met anyone who that was their favorite ride. I was like, oh.
Dude, that's it. And he worked on like 2 of the best rides.
I know, he worked on some really good ones. But yeah, definitely It's a Small World. Like, I would just do it. I don't think I could do Mr. Toads. I'd just be like, this is, I couldn't do it.
You know, I
I'd
feel like
rather
we
have
would...
that song stuck in my head, It's a Small World, than to be sitting in the heat for 15 minutes straight and then go back out to the heat, probably.
Yeah,
I
oh my gosh,
know.
seriously.
It's like blast you with like 100 degree, go back to 100 degree.
With the little like
I-
demons
like-
popping up around you, and you're just like, I gotta get out of here.
That's
the train part, I hate the train part. You guys.
Oh
Like,
my gosh, where you're about to die.
You'll
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
go by train
like-
now.
Dude, that's so crazy.
So wait, would you pick It's a
I
Small
love
World?
that part. It's so
Yeah.
cool how they were able
Real
to think
rush.
about the train scene, you know, back then.
Ew,
But,
I hate it.
Anyways, yeah, weird.
Fun.
Like we talked about, I think in our last episode, Fantasyland rides. It's literally like they just ran out of space, and then they're like, "Okay, so you died and went to hell. Like, what's the next part?" And then it's like, "No, we ran out. You have to go." And then
It's
like with
over.
Snow White, it was like, it's like, "Are we gonna do the big climactic like once she comes back alive?" They're like, "No, the lady's gonna fall
No,
off
she
and
fell,
die."
so they
and
know
then
it
like,
ends
get
there.
out of here. That's all. Like it's so weird.
Like they ran out of room. That's so
Yeah, it was like right at the
There was
worst part, and then
never-
they're just like,
never
"Ah,
a
we
good
have to
ending."
finish it." Yeah. We'll just put
Or
some
they
words
die,
on the
they
wall
die.
that says "happily ever after," and then you walk out, and you're like, "That's literally what they
Where
did."
was the
And it's
happily
like-
ever after? Like,
They literally like I think Snow White used to be like that, right? Or
It
like some of
was,
them, they're just
yeah.
like, okay, then they kissed or something.
yeah, there's like a
Yeah.
picture of them.
but
or
everything's
something.
okay.
yeah, don't
Like,
worry
okay, I
about
guess it
it.
ended well.
Yeah. What would you say for that? What do you say?
Small
So,
World.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely.
You put in
would say
earplugs,
so.
call it a day. You're just like, boom.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Take a
that's what I was
little
gonna
nap.
say. No, yeah, like,
No,
like
no.
our
Yeah.
mom
It's a classic
always
ride.
just put on sunglasses
Oh.
and would fall asleep, and I would just take
Pirates,
a
though,
thing
right?
out of her book.
If mom's
in
watching.
Pirates, but I would just take that for a Small World, just fall asleep,
Yeah.
ride it 5 times, and then I'm good. I,
mean,
got a
it's
little night
classic
snap.
ride.
Yeah.
You know, it's been around a long
Yeah.
time. It's Walt.
And if you
Walt
Yeah.
inspired it, but
Yeah, and if you get a robe to yourself, you could lay down, you know?
Oh,
You
that's
Yeah,
actually
dude.
great. That's
take
Well,
it.
good.
Well, how long is that ride? Like 10 or 15 minutes, probably.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, you
take
get
a
a
little
nice
snooze.
little nap. It's pretty good.
Curl
I
up.
love that. Oh my
Um,
god.
All right. So, last question we have is would you rather I feel like I know everyone's answer to this already maybe. But would you rather have fast passes for every single ride for your entire trip? Like let's say you go to for 3 days or even a week, but you have fast passes on every ride, or you could spend one evening in Club 33.
Oh my gosh.
That's tough.
That is so hard. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's harder than I thought. Eh?
I mean, that's pretty hard. If you're
Pretty
going to
hard.
the park
It's
for a
like-
few days and you could go on everything that fast, that's pretty
That's-
tempting.
That is,
You'd
yeah.
you'd be done so fast to be like, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's a really hard one. I have to
Ooh.
say,
That's tough.
I think Club 33 though. I think
Yeah.
I'd have to say Club 33 just because it's a whole new experience.
Once in a
That's something
lifetime
new.
experience.
Yeah, like one cool thing I got to do, like, cause I've done Disneyland broadcasts for work. Like, the
Jealous.
coolest thing
Yes.
I ever got to do there
Oh, yeah.
was interview Danny Elfman during Halloween time in the Dream Suite, and I was like, "This
Dude.
is like
I can't believe
I
you
can
saw
die
that.
happy." Like I was so scared. I was just like, "Oh my god!" But I think I'd have to pick something like that, like something
New,
that you
yeah.
could do again.
Something
You
you'll
know?
never
For
get to
sure.
do again.
Yeah, that was when seeing like pictures inside the Dream Suite and just like that video of inside the Dream Suite, I was
Yeah.
so jealous. And you got to do 2 things. didn't just get to go into the Dream Suite. You got to interview Danny Elfman,
Elfman.
who's absolutely amazing. And that's just
Who was
insane.
so nice, by the way. He was so cool.
Dude,
so
Danny.
I was happy he was rad. So.
What an
I
experience.
think they're at Club 33, which will happen one day, you guys. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully
we gotta
one
get
day.
there.
We're gonna have like some cast member really be fans of the Happiest Hour on Earth, and they're gonna be
We'll sneak
Heard your Would You Rather? You picked Club 33.
Hey, I heard. So now you could come in
I got you,
lifetime Club 33 membership. We're like, oh, thank you. So now we have to say that.
Oh my gosh! So would you guys do the same?
I think I would.
I think so
That's
too.
Tough.
I've already ridden all the rides, and I could wait in line, especially if you have heads up.
Oh heck yeah!
Right, you're
It's the
having
best
fun
way
in the
to
line.
kill time.
So I'm gonna go Club 33.
Yeah, Club 33 is something that you like. You just hear about.
That's the dream. Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, it is so hard to get in there. It's like that. Yeah, I mean, you can't pass up that opportunity if you get it.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I would forfeit a full day of Disneyland if I could go in there.
I would too. Yeah, if I had other days.
Yeah, if you had more
like that.
days, right? I'd be like, I'm just gonna do this like all day.
Dude,
So,
oh my gosh, seriously.
Unanimous
gosh.
decision.
Yeah.
Club
These
33.
were great would you rathers, you guys.
That was fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
thank you
fun.
so much for
Thanks
for
being
coming
our first
on.
guest. Oh my gosh, we
Thank
loved
you
having
for
you, and maybe down the line we'll call you up again.
Yeah.
But I mean,
might have some more.
whether or not we will be seeing you in a couple days anyway for Mother's Day with our
Oh.
mother. Hey, well, thank you so much, Danica.
Thanks,
So good to
Dana.
have you on.
Can't
See
wait
you
to
guys.
see you.
Enjoy the
I love
rest of
you
your
guys
night.
so much. I'll see you soon.
All right, so thanks once again, Danica. You are so amazing.
The
I'm so
best.
glad you were our first guest on the show. So jealous still that you're able to go in the park, but thank you for giving us a little bit of insight into the
Yeah.
park finally open after what seems like forever.
Yep.
And we are so excited that it's finally
We're
open.
so stoked. We can't wait to get back.
Oh my gosh, it is going to happen. It's going to be amazing.
Yep.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for following along. This is episode, I think, 7. So no, 8.
8.
Oh my
yep.
gosh, we've been doing this 8
Been
weeks in a
going
row. It's been
for
awesome.
2 months.
2 months, man, that's awesome.
All right.
Well, we have some fun stuff still planned. We're gonna be having some really good guests in June, actually. So subscribe, follow us on Instagram so you don't miss any episodes. We have some fun, great stuff ahead of us, and we thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next time. May
Bye.
the 4th be with you.
Hey, see ya.